Are you praying for healing? You know, Jesus is the great physician. And so 2,000 years ago, Jesus healed people on the streets of Jerusalem, in Galilee. And I believe, and we believe, that the same Jesus that is alive today and in your life, He also heals. Now, in my own personal life, I've prayed for healing when I got sick. And sometimes the healing is quick and sometimes the healing takes time. But whatever it is, I would always ask God to bring healing into my life. So question number one, do we pray for healing? And my answer is absolutely yes. Now, there is no formula for a guaranteed healing. Like some people ask me, Brother Bo, is there a specific prayer that I need to pray so that the healing will come? And the answer, of course, is no. There is no guaranteed formula. Like if you say this particular prayer with this kind of sequencing and the kind of words, the answer is no, it's not. And so if we had a formula, then the formula would be God. And no, the formula is not God. And so we believe that God is the source of our healing. And so we go to Him, not to a formula. What areas in your life do you want to offer to God for healing? The answer is every area. I'm a father and I've got 2 boys. And so I desire for their well-being. I desire for their wholeness. And I just don't want, them to be well physically. But whatever will happen in their emotional life and their spiritual life. No, I would want, if I'm a loving father, I would want them to experience wholeness in every area of their life, in their physical life, in their emotional life, in their mental states, in their spiritual life. I want them to experience health and healing in every area of their life. Now, listen to me. God is a father. And so if God is a father, He looks at you as His son, as His daughter, and He wants well-being for your life. And so that's something you want to pray for. And that's something that you want to thank God for in every single moment of your life. When do you cry out, my God, why have you forsaken me? What are the dark moments of your life? Do you recognize the presence of Jesus in these times? I've been through a lot of dark times in my life. I'm going to be 55 very, very soon. So you understand when I say that I've experienced so many seasons of life when there was literally no light except God. And that's my point. When we reach these seasons of life when there is so much darkness, that's when we need God the most. And that's where we see Him the most. I'm going to give you an analogy. If you're in the city, if you look up the night sky, you barely can see any stars. The reason is this: there's so many man-made lights from the city projecting towards the night sky. And so you where are the stars? Oh, there's one little faint one there and a little. But then what you do is this: you go to the province, you go up a mountain, you go to the beach, you look at the night sky, and you are blown away by the millions of stars. It's like, oh, they're all there. But in the city, you can't see them. In the province, you do, because there are no man-made lights. And that's what happens in our lives when we go through deep valleys of trial. All of a sudden, the man-made sources of comfort and strength disappear from our lives. And when that happens, we look for the eternal source of comfort and strength. And that is no other than God Himself. And so the answer is yes. I've gone through a lot of dark moments in my life. And those are the moments when I run to God and I see God and I feel God like He's closer to me than ever before. And I really pray that in your darkness, you look up and you see God clearer than ever before and closer than ever before. Aside from physical healing, do you also seek spiritual healing? Do you strive to sin no more when the Lord heals you? Absolutely. I really believe that there are three motives that drive people and fuel people to follow God. And the first one is fear. And there are people who follow God because they're afraid of going to hell. They're afraid of getting punishment. And so they love God and try to do good because of this motive of fear. The second motive is one of need. Some people, they follow God because they want to be blessed. They follow God because they want joy. They follow God because they want to be fulfilled in life. They follow God because they want their answers to be prayed, not their answers to be prayed, but their prayers to be answered. They follow God because they want God to answer their prayers. Now, friends, there's a third motive, and the third motive is gratitude. And I believe it is the mature motive. It is the motive of those who are spiritually mature. You follow God not because you're afraid. You follow God not because you need something from Him. You follow God because you are grateful for how He has healed you and blessed you and forgave you and loved you. It is out of sheer gratitude. You are overwhelmed and overpowered by God's love. You cannot help but love Him back. That, I believe, is the best motive and fuel why we wake up in the morning, because we want to thank God for all His love. Thank you for watching Soul Food. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Send your questions over. I hope I can answer them. You can send them through video or just write on the comments section. Thank you so much. This is Sanchez for Soul Food. Always crave for more.